Yep. You're all going to jail.
Do they have a verifiable, certifiable?
No, nothing. They haven't
You
even
don't
done,
have that?
They haven't even got
Good
a service
career
document.
move. Good
You got
career
no
move,
service
guys.
document.
You haven't got a certifiable,
They're
verifiable.
coming around the house without any service document.
You need a solicitor and a court seal, and you haven't got
Not
that.
any of that.
Who
I
are
don't
you
have to
working
have
for?
that.
Oh,
I'm acting under the guidance of the bailiff who has documentation.
Good career move, guys.
That's fine. That needs to be taken up with the court.
Working for a private corporation.
We're really here to be a standby breach of the peace. Make sure there's no allegations of assaults or people
Allegations.
as I said, allegations. That's why we're here.
The allegation is that you're a rotten criminal working against referendum consent and you're an enemy of the state. You are an enemy.
Okay.
You
You need a verifiable, certifiable, originating cause of action. Otherwise, you're on here illegally too. You're trespassing.
You just turn up.
You're trespassing.
They're enemies of the state.
No verifiable,
Enemies of the state.
originating cause of action, and you think that's lawful?
Yeah, no, they do.
They think it's lawful.
They don't understand the law.
Think about this, guys.
A long time.
Can't believe they
You're
would
all
do
going
that.
to jail.
Again?
It'll be served, no. It'll be served. Can I just get a photo of your number, please?
Yeah.
Where would you like your copy of your petition to the High Court? Read the law. Oh, yeah, that's the nastiest place I know, eh? I don't know. Oh, that's right. You guys send people around to steal people's babies.
And conceal pedophilia.
You don't know that? Pedophilia, don't you? You came around to steal people's babies and you didn't get it. What does that mean?
You need a note.
You send nine poppers around to steal people's children and you don't get them with guns. What does that say what you are?
Well, I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, where are you going to tell you?
There's no lawful backing, there's no legal backing.
Fucking rip off our children.
Don't swear again.
There'll be a notice of intent.
Swear again. It's offensive language.
Property.
It's offensive language.
You're going to jail,
It's
100%.
been heard from public property.
Swear again, and you will be arrested for offensive language.
And you know what?
What are you, 5 years old?
Tell them what you did.
Off
And
the
when we
property,
tell the
please.
jury what you did,
Off the
you're
property,
going to
please.
jail.
What's that man's name?
Can I have a... Can you arrest me, please?
I'll ask you if you there it is right there.
No, I want a jury. I want a jury so I can tell them what you did. You worked outside referendum consent. You're responsible. And you're an enemy of the state. Let's get a jury. Arrest me, please.
Off the property, please.
Arrest me, please.
Off the property.
Arrest me.
Off the property.
Arrest me.
Off the property.
Arrest me and I'm going to tell the jury
Remove yourself
what
off the
you
property.
did.
Off the property.
Are you going to arrest
Attorney
me?
General will
property.
convene a grand jury and use
I'm going to tell the
Assaulting.
jury
Be in
what
trouble.
you did. You worked against referendum consent. You're an enemy of the state.
Off the property.
You're an enemy of the state.
property.
You're an
Off the
enemy
property
of
or
the
you're going to be
state.
arrested.
I'm going to tell a jury
I'm
what
going to
you
count to
did.
3 and I'm going to arrest you.
Yeah, are you?
Yeah, trespassing.
Okay,
It's no longer
right.
your property.
We're gonna
Get
tell-
off the property.
I am off the property. Here's the thing. What are you trying to tell me to get off the footpath for?
You're in front of the letterbox this way. Stay there.
Here is the line. Right, you're an enemy of the state.
Right, stay there.
You're an enemy of the state. You're an enemy of the state.
You're going live on Facebook right now,
You're
mate.
working outside referendum consent. That's against the
Going
people.
live
That's
everywhere, all around
42
Australia.
68 what we voted against what you're doing.
Listen,
And it's treasonous.
You're working for a foreign government
High
of a
treason.
foreign crown and a
High
foreign queen. Yeah, you're
High
traitors.
It's
Traitors!
It's shameful. It's
Traitors!
So, it's so
Traitors!
shameful what you've done to the people.
Disgusting
So shameful.
working against the referendum consent, eh?
You're
Yeah, you're enemies of the state.
enemy of the people. It's
Enemies
so
of the
shameful.
state.
So
Enemies of the state.
And you don't have
Enemies
the
of the
law.
state.
You have no legal backing. You have no
Yeah,
lawful backing.
enemy of the
Yeah.
state. Enemy of the people. You must hate the people, eh? And actually, we
Well, they're
can
in
prove
the-
you
they're in
hate
that
people
club.
because we know what you do.
They're
to
in
them.
that club.
And you
Starts with
steal
an
our
F. We all know
children.
what that club
You're
is, don't we?
filthy criminals. What about that? Is that swearing? Criminals. Absolute criminals. You're working against the referendum consent and it's treason.
High treason.
Let's put it before a jury. Let's put it before a jury and see what they do to you. Let's do it.
Take a step back, please.
We can
Let's
convene
do
a
it.
grand
Let's
jury.
get a jury and see what the jury's going to say about you operating out of
We don't
referendum
need to
consent.
point it.
Well,
I'm not the one
you're
arresting you.
taking a house for no reason without
Explain that. It's been explained.
Oh,
all day.
yeah, sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
what's it?
How about explain working out? What have you got to say about working outside referendum consent and working for a Queen of Australia? What have you got to say about that?
Are you acting under
Good
oath?
timing.
No, they're not.
They're not acting
Oath breakers.
Well, not to the
Oath breakers.
Not
Oath breakers.
Not to the
Oath breakers.
Not to the
Oath breakers.
Maybe the Freemasons.
Oath breakers. Criminals. Oath breakers.
You need to bear in mind your
You're an
your
oath
level
breaker.
of audio you're
And
yelling
you're
at.
an oath breaker. You're an oath breaker.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're an oath breaker. Oath breaker. Oath breaker. Oath breaker. Oath breaker.
Disturbing the public
Oath
space.
breaker. Oath breaker. Criminal. Oath breaker. Working against referendum consent.
The public space.
They're all my friends here.
Yep, and if you disturb the public place, and
Right,
someone
I'm
comes
going to
in
get a
this
jury.
house,
I'm going to get a
Are you
jury
acting
on
under
you'll be
oath?
arrested.
Are you acting under oath?
Letting you know what's going to happen.
Whatever.
Are you acting under oath?
Whatever. Are you under oath? That's what we want to know.
Are you acting under oath? Anything
We've
you
asked
can
you a
say and
basic
will be
question, are you under
held
oath?
against
I'm
you.
not talking to you about this.
So you're a criminal.
So you're not acting under oath. You're here.
You're a criminal.
You're here under your own scheme. You're not acting under oath.
You're a criminal.
Oh,
No verifiable, certifiable, originating cause of action, and they're here acting under, not acting under oath. That's interesting.
We've already done that, and it's in the city of London, it's in the High Court of London, and you're going to get in big trouble.
Okay.
And not only that, you're an enemy of the state.
Okay.
Are you working
Off the
outside?
property, please.
Are you working outside referendum consent? Are you working outside referendum consent? Are you working outside
Right.
referendum
Just let
consent?
you know, you've disturbed one neighbour who's come out of their house.
Oh, how you going?
Your yelling and screaming has
She's a
caused
friend of ours.
someone to
She's
come
a
out of the
friend-
house.
She's a friend of ours. She's going to
You're
write.
disturbing the public
She's
peace.
going
She
to write a
has not
statement against
complained.
you. She's going to write a statement against you.
Someone else comes out of the house, I'm
They're
going to
write
arrest you for
statements
disturbing the
against you.
public
They're going to
peace.
write statements
Somebody's
against
got
you.
Wow, what a child.
They're all going to write statements against
Man.
you.
And there's a lot of complaints heading your way, I tell you. Notice of intent, notice of liability, notice of claim.
People in the street know that you're criminals.
Why did your boss send you to do this? Did you do something wrong?
No, they're
You're in
compromised.
so much trouble.
The compromised people, they've all got something on them. I bet you this
Yes,
guy's done that.
that's
much
what it
right
is.
Right to the
You nailed it,
public.
mate.
That's
Why
he's
else
still
would
got
they
a
do
job.
something so criminal? Why else?
You're an enemy of the state.
High treason.
Enemy of the state. You're an enemy of the state. You're working outside referendum consent.
Are you acting under oath, officer?
Sorry?
Are you acting under oath?
Do I need to answer that?
Of
Yes,
course
you
you
do.
do. You're wearing the uniform.
You're so-called
Are
public
you
servant.
under oath?
Are you?
Under oath for the
Yeah, under oath to protect
What
the
oath?
people.
What oath are you acting under, officer?
I'm not going to answer anymore.
No, yes, because you're a criminal. Let's put it to a jury.
Criminals don't answer
Let's
questions.
put you to a jury.
If you be in the
And
grand
see
jury,
what the public says what you criminally did to us. Let's see it. Let's charge me right now and we'll go and get a jury and I'll tell them what you did.
all of you. All of you. You've
What's
committed
wrong?
treason to the people of this
Hey,
country.
I guarantee
It's
all
unforgivable
criminal
what
offences
you've
go to
done.
juries.
It's unforgivable what you people
All
have done. I don't
criminal
know how you
offences, no,
stay
we're not
calm,
having
I tell you.
summary judgment because I'll do something that needs a jury.
Absolutely treasonous.
So if I do something that needs a jury and I tell the jury that you're working outside referendum consent, you're going to jail.
And he's not even, and
We
he's not
already
under
know how
oath.
to beat you criminals.
Not even under oath.
You're working outside referendum consent and you've got a broken oath. You're an oath breaker.
How can you do this to the Australian people? How can you?
Because they've got no morals. They're Freemasons. They're a cult.
Yeah.
You're working for an occult. Now, if the district court building in town is named after an occult member, what's that mean? What have you got to say about the district court building in town named after an occult? Work that out. You work that out. What? How have we got an occult up there in public society? Why aren't you going to arrest the terrorist Freemasons who have got an oath of heal, conceal and never reveal, have their tongue torn out, their throat cut, and that's a business in society? Because they're your bosses.
They are indeed.
They're your bosses and you're an enemy of the state.
They're not our bosses.
Disgusting enemy of the state, working outside referendum consent. And there, what are you going to do? I stepped on the property.
Yes.
You're an enemy of the state. I might trap on the property, but you're a criminal. You're working outside referendum consent. What is it that you don't understand about that? What is it that you don't understand about working against the wishes of the people?
What I don't understand.
Because you don't hear that you're working against the people.
You're not comprehending.
You're not comprehending like all of you don't comprehend. Dumb as anything. They've hired the dumbest coppers, right? They've hired the dumb.
When our children are being stolen, it gets frustrating.
What does that mean to you guys? What does that mean you're outside of referendum consent?
But we can't ask you for reason, we can't ask you for morals, because there's none of
Because
that.
you haven't got any. Because you're running over the people.
And we're not
So if you're
getting
getting
any
paid by the
break.
corporate queen of Australia outside of our money, you're the enemy of the state. And the filthy enemy.
That's not.
No, it's not. It's fact. You're enemy of the people, dude. Look at the crown on the patch on your shoulder. Who did you swear your allegiance to, and who are you getting paid by? They're two different people.
There'll be a jury.
Look into it.
Testify to that as well.
You're a Queen of Australia fraudster.
Your liberty and your lives will be in the hands of peers, not your masters. It'll be 12 of your peers.
Why are you in my personal space as a fraudster? No, why are you in my personal space as a fraudster wearing a fraudulent uniform? Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? Why are you committing fraud against every single South Australian? No, why? Now answer the question. What have you got to say about you committing fraud against every single South Australian?
And treason.
You will even get put on stand unless you're going to jail. 100%. You can't expect.
All going
Is it
on
true?
stand.
What is your saying in your police force? It's not right until it's right, is it? Is that your saying? No, I'm asking you. I'm asking you. Is that your saying? It's not right. It should be. If it isn't, isn't it? It should be like a decent government. Charge me, let's
We
go.
know who you are,
Let's
and we
go.
see
Because
exactly
I've got
who
to
you
go to
are.
hospital because I'm an independent
There's
diabetic.
nothing about
So
you we
won't
do
be
not
taking
know.
me back to your criminal cells.
We know
Right,
everything
let's say,
about
let's
you
get a
people.
jury.
We know.
Let's punch on. Let's punch on and we'll get a jury.
I'd love to see that.
No, because you're a coward. No, you're a coward working against the people.
There's no need for that.
You're a coward. No, there is.
Drop
I'm
your
saying
belt.
There is more than that. Cowards.
You think
Cowards.
We're
How
brave.
am I here yelling at the police? Think about it. How am I yelling at the police, telling you that you're criminals and you don't even do anything about it? Because it's true. It's true. You are criminals.
Criminals.
Criminals. Arrest me. Please arrest me. And so those neighbours over there can see what sort of a crummy people you are. Outside of referendum consent. Arrest me, go on. Because I'm going to tell the jury what you did. You filthy criminals. And you filthy occultic Freemason piece of garbage. You're protecting occults. The police are protecting occults.
Of course they are.
Yeah, you're working for occults and you're protecting occults.
I thought there were some good cops.
No.
No, there's
Evidently
not. There's only
None of them have
traitors.
a conscience or a
Traitors on their own family. Does your family know you crap all over them? Do they?
You gonna go steal some
Does
children
your
after
family
this, are
know
you?
you crap all over them? What about you?
Huh?
Are you going to have kids soon? Are you going to shit all over them?
How many children are stolen this week? How many kids are stolen this week?
What you did? You worked against us and you're traitors.
These ones have already sold.
Go on.
Sold.
Traitors.
The high up Freemasons are
Traitors.
catamites. They always have
Traitors.
been.
Come on,
And
arrest.
these are your bosses.
Arrest, criminal.
They'll
These
betray
are your
you.
bosses. Men who rape little boys.
Yeah.
Catamites.
Yeah. You are knowingly
Hands
taking
your way
part
in the
in
time, and we are telling the truth.
See the Commissioner of Police, your boss, he was in court the other day for
Child
stealing
trafficking.
children. What is it that you don't get?
Grant Stevens, that's
Grant
What
your
is it that
Stevens.
you don't get?
and he won't turn up.
No, too gutless.
He's your
The
boss.
people.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
he
you're
works
going to
for
have
the
them
people.
guns and there's going to be thousands of us. And you ain't got enough bullets.
You ain't got enough fucking bullets, I tell you.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Go on, arrest
Go on.
him!
Go on.
Arrest him!
Go on.
Arrest him and we'll get a
offended by
jury!
language, but you
Arrest him and we'll get a jury!
God.
You're offended by language.
Arrest
Stick
him and
your
we'll get a
finger.
jury! Come on, you gutless people! You gutless
Don't be
swine
offended by language.
traitors!
We're offended by
Gutless swine
Held
traitors!
an oath to look after and protect the people. What are you doing?
You gutless swine traitors!
No, you're not.
Sheriff, you're
protecting
going to
private
jail!
corporate political parties. You ain't doing nothing
You're
for the
working
people.
for a firm.
You're
You're
breaking
working
them.
for a
You're
firm.
destroying them. You're breaking and pillaging from them. You're not
You're a
looking after
joke.
the people. You're
You're a
going against
joke.
your own oath.
Joke!
You're
I
acting
hope you
outside your own
stand up.
jurisdiction because you have
You
no
may do.
jurisdiction.
You never will. You're a traitor to your family and a traitor to your
He
country.
won't even say
And I'm
he's done
telling
this
you.
in
Traitor
this
to
one.
I'm
himself.
telling you. Right, go on.
How many kids? How many
on.
kids you taken this week?
Yeah, how many kids
How
you
many's
stealing
on your
this week,
book?
you filthy
How many's
dogs?
on your book to take this week?
Yeah. Come
How
on,
many have
put
you
on
already
your dogs
taken?
And you're not arresting me.
Come
Do
on.
it.
I would shoot
How many
myself rather
kids?
than do what you guys do.
Do it, you
Yeah.
traitors. What's wrong with you? You're supposed to
No
arrest
morals.
me. Arrest me. What is wrong with you? What, you realise you've got no power?
They got no lawful
They got
reason to be here, no legal.
lawful
How
authority.
about I just jump on you and take that gun off you?
And we'll talk about that, mate.
Right, what are you going to do? Arrest me and we're going to get a jury on
They're
you,
armed
you fuck.
combatants. They're armed combatants
Yeah,
in blue
let's do it.
uniforms.
Jail, come on.
Pretending to be
Jail.
police.
Yeah, see, you're
They're
weak
armed
as piss.
combatants. You're the ones who are violent, not
Yeah,
us.
violent coppers.
Working under the orders of foreign
Stinking, filthy
occupiers.
Armed
traitors.
combatants.
Traitors.
Traitors to the country,
Traitors.
traitors to the people,
Yeah,
traitors to
traitors.
themselves.
You've got hot ones in those cylinders as well, haven't you, you guys?
Yeah,
Those
traitors.
guns are loaded,
See
yeah?
how you
You're
can't do
armed
anything?
combatants.
Please arrest me.
You're treasonous.
Who wants to punch on?
They'll shoot you.
You want to
Pete.
punch on?
They work for a
Why
firm,
not? What about if
private
we just
firm.
start
They'll shoot
now?
you and they think they'll be.
And they'll get a
think they'll
jury
be
and
right,
tell them
but
what you
they're not.
fucking did. Hey? Let's do that.
I wouldn't do what,
What
you're
about
doing in a
you?
million
You fucking
years.
threatened me, you dog.
Dog.
By the
Yeah,
way,
you're a
here's the
dog.
court accepted notice of
Go
objection
on,
to
go.
one possession,
Let's
so
get a
you can't
jury
take
and
it
tell
out.
them what you did to the
So you
country.
shouldn't even be
You
here.
fucking filthy dogs.
They'll get offended by language, but treason's fine.
Fine.
Yeah, that's right. I don't step on the footpath. Walk around, fuck
guards,
everybody's
not on the
family
road.
with bullshit laws.
Saying they're legal, armed guards, but they're offended by
Yeah,
bad
dogs.
language. Being rich, eh?
Yeah.
No morals.
Traitors to your
What
family.
is wrong with you people?
Mentally
Haven't you
retarded.
got a
aren't you?
heart? Haven't you got a soul? Don't you see what you're doing?
Traitor. Hey, traitor. Get out of here so we
about the
can
money.
punch on.
Only about the money. The money's
Sinners
going to
and
be. Your
Satanists.
pensions are gone soon. It's all
Yeah,
gone.
you don't even realise your pensions are under the superannuation fund.
Got no
Ah!
pension.
You're
Pension's
gonna
about to
lose your
disappear.
pension.
All
You
that
dumb
hard-earned
shit.
money that you got, gone.
JP Morgan and Wall Street have been getting into your pensions.
Taken.
I can't wait.
Billion
Don't
over the
tell them.
weekend.
Don't tell them.
Had your vaccine? Had your vaccine?
Got no money.
Yeah, get the vaccine.
Get the vaccine, boys, and then you might get your pensions.
Ring up the commissioner. Go and ring up the commissioner and get him down here because I've already criminally charged the dirty scumbag. And that's your boss. Outside of referendum consent. When are you going to arrest me?
Why don't you arrest
When
Grant?
are you going to
Why don't you
arrest
arrest
me?
the real criminals?
Grant Stevens, go and arrest him.
Probably half your
Yeah,
force.
go and arrest Grant Stevens. Do your fucking job.
Oh, don't get offended.
Oh,
Don't get offended.
No, we're coming for you.
All of it.
Every single one of you.
You'll
How
be in
about
front of a
I
grand
threaten
jury
you?
and you'll wonder what
How
you
about I
did to get
threaten
there.
you when we get a
This
jury?
is what you've done.
Let's get a jury, you criminal.
And this guy here, who are you? Who's this bloke?
Oh, look at that.
Muppets standing around.
Who are you? You an organiser?
He's probably a mason
You're a
himself.
traitor to your family and the people of Australia.
So you're a high Freemason, are you?
No, you arrest me.
Are you a catamite?
You arrest me so I can tell the jury what you did.
Are you a catamite?
You arrest me so I can tell the jury what
Arrest
you
me.
did.
You don't need to get in my face.
You arrest me so I can tell the jury what you fucking
Get
did.
Arrest him.
You traitor!
Please step out of
You
my
traitor! Traitor!
Get out of my person.
Traitor! No, fuck
back.
off. Let's
Step
go to
back.
fucking jail.
Go on, he's
Let's
gonna
go to
twin.
fucking
He's
jail
gonna twin.
so I can tell the jury what you fucking did.
They're about to move the truck.
Yeah, we'll step back.
There's a vehicle about to come through.
Well, you better
Hey,
get
how
out of
about
the
I
way, mate.
grab your fucking gun right now?
Hop off the driveway.
How about I grab your
Hop off the
fucking
driveway.
gun right now?
Hop off
You
the
traitor
driveway.
cunt.
Hop off the
You
driveway.
traitor cunts.
Hop off the driveway.
He's in public office, he's meant to answer a question. But again, he works for the private police corporation.
Is he a public officer, so-called? And he won't answer.
No, who's he? Freemason.
Right, there you go.
Freemason.
Freemason fucks. The Freemason dogs. Dogs.
Sort it out.
Come on, bring your box forward. Bring it to tell the jury what you did. Fucking criminals. Let's go. Let's go, gutless fuck. Yeah, see, you know you got no power. But when you come around to somebody who thinks you got power, you threaten them. Look at you all here with guns. None of us with guns.
Going out on
Because
Facebook.
you made a fake event to
You know
take
what
it
I'm
away
going to do
from
to this
everyone.
house as soon as you leave? I'm going to smash the doors off it and come straight fucking
And guess
back
what?
here.
Notice
So I
of
want
warrant,
a
notice
jury.
of objection to issue of warrant.
I want a fucking
Accepted in
jury.
court.
See,
See,
he's
look at it.
won.
It's on your
He's
camera.
won. He won't answer.
Record.
He's an
Yeah,
undercover.
I want a
Just 'cause
fucking
you wanna
jury.
ignore it.
Who's going to take me to court for a jury?
And when law does come back to this world,
Fuck off.
When law does come back to this world, you people will be on trial for treason. And we all know what happens.
He'll conceal and never reveal.
How about you fuck off? How about you fuck off? Let's get a jury and tell them what you did. What are you going to do? You're going to give me bail this afternoon? And then I'm going to stick photos of all your traitor faces around the joint.
All your photos, all over Facebook, YouTube, BitChute.
Coming liability.
Oh, here's
not
another
acting on the
one.
road.
You acting under oath? You acting under oath?
You better wake up, guys. Because it's too late in the piece.
I don't give a fuck what you do. I'm going to come and smash the doors off on this place. Because I want to go to jail.
Who's actually
I want a fucking jury.
You need a sheriff to arrest him. Someone who's lawfully a sheriff.
Who's
You
lawfully
guys
here?
aren't. You aren't acting under law.
Not one of them.
No verifiable, certifiable, originating cause of action for being here.
No, they're enemies of the state.
Anyone?
You're enemy of the state.
No court seal, just got a few Freemasons
Enemy
in
of the
background
state.
organising things.
Enemy of the state. You were pretty tough before. Were you? You're pretty tough before.
Are you acting
Now
under
work out
oath?
When we get a jury, we're going to fuck you up. We're going to
That's
fuck
not
you
property.
up. We're going to fuck you up.
Like you've been
property.
doing.
We're going to
the
fuck
fucking-
you up for working against the referendum consent. It's 42-62. What is it? Whatever, 38-62. Right, that's a landslide. You're that
percentages
dumb.
you might not
You
get
won't
it.
look, will you? You're that dumb. You're that. Yeah, it's actually. Did we get that?
Yeah, I
You
got
just
that.
said he's that dummy.
It's going live, mate.
I was referring to, I wasn't going to look it up.
Oh, yeah, well, that's the same thing, isn't it? We're run by criminals, aren't we?
Yeah, they don't want to see
Let's
the
get a
facts. They
jury
don't
so
want
we
to see
can
the
tell
truth.
them what you criminally did.
Step up.
Let's get a jury so we can criminally tell them what you
They'll
did.
be served anyway. We'll be serving you.
There's no serving in these courts. They're all rotten. This is what it
Yeah,
is.
it's
We can
kangaroo
serve.
court.
What we need to do is we need a jury so that we can
Yeah.
fuck these criminals up.
Mason.
Mason.
Let's get a jury so we can fuck these. Mate, I'm going to kick that fucking
Mason. Daddy of Mason. Daddy of Mason, was he?
Hop off the property.
Don't listen to him. Fuck off. Fuck off. How about fuck
You've got
off?
no authority
about
anyway. You're not
fuck
here
off?
for court seal.
How about
Notice of
go fuck
objection in the
yourself?
court. Objection to warrant of possession.
How about you go fuck yourself? You're enemy of the state.
Treason.
Property.
We got
You've
lawful.
got no
Treasonous
lawful action
dogs.
to remove the property. You're acting outside jurisdiction. You have no jurisdiction.
No, let them lock
sorry.
it. I'm going to kick the fucking door
They're
straight off
trespassing.
anyway.
No law.
Exactly.
Let's go to jail. When am I going to get charged?
They won't do it because they don't want to get themselves in the breach. But when they think they've got the state behind them, they're
I'm
all
telling you,
brave.
when I fucking
You
grab one of their
haven't
guns, they'll
You haven't
fucking
got
want
the state
it.
behind you. Don't you realise? This guy thinks he's doing all right.
No, this
You're
guy's
not.
a wanker criminal. And this guy's a thieving, disgusting animal working
You're
against
straight
the
in
consent.
and
You're
You've
not
got
right.
no
You're not-
jurisdiction. You've got no authority. You've got no lawful standing whatsoever. You don't even realise that who you're working for is a fictional
And we
entity.
don't give a fuck who you stare at, you Freemason faggot fuck.
can't
Yeah,
be
you're a
on
lying piece of shit.
You've sold
Working
the
against
Australian people
referendum
out, all
consent.
of you.
The commissioners are a Freemason
Protective.
too.
What's the matter?
Yeah.
Eh?
Jury time!
Pedophiles?
Jury time! Jury time!
They don't like
Jury
jury. 'cause
time.
it
Did you
means
take an
justice.
oath?
Jury
Did
time.
you
Wake up.
take an oath?
You're a fucking good
Any of
bloke.
you?
Wake the fuck up.
None of you took an oath.
Not one of them took a oath.
None of you
You're
took
not a
an
good
oath.
bloke. You're going to fucking jail
Yeah.
for threatening
With the
everybody.
faggots.
Yes.
Go on, threaten me again. Threaten me again.
Don't
I'm
tell
going
them
to
to
get a
off the property.
jury
You
and
got
I'm
no
going
right
to
to be on
send you to
property.
jail for the rest of your fucking life.
You just step out of my personal
Fuck
space.
off. How about fuck off?
You're treason.
You know you got no
You're
power.
a treason.
And you know you got no power either. So why don't you do something about it and get your bosses? And we'll forgive you. If you don't,
We'll help
you're
you
going
if you
to
get your
fucking
bosses.
Jail.
You got a choice to make. Who you're going to stand up and actually
Look at
save
this.
the people that you
How many of you see it? I bet you, I reckon I could
could
smash every one of you.
private political parties.
You're fucking pathetic.
They've all got loaded guns. They
That's
don't
what I
use
reckon.
And you know he
what?
can,
I
eh?
could smash every one of you.
They
You
are
hate the
not
people.
lawful.
So you can
You
line your
hate
back
our
You keep
justice,
smiling.
don't you?
It's not under control, bro.
Well, you must do. You're here outside. No, you don't know me. We know you. We know you as a fucking filthy traitor of the electorate.
Absolutely. You sold the Australian people out.
You're in it.
You've got a
You're wearing
uniform
a
and you've got a
uniform, and
gun
you
on.
now
You're
have a
acting
choice.
like a
Why
private
You
firm.
can
Why won't you
wear that
arrest me now?
uniform, Or do you listen
Let's
to conscience
punch
and the
on.
people and actually
Let's punch on.
He'll pull out his gun and
Let's
shoot you.
fucking punch on.
Get out of my face.
Get the fuck.
Spit at me again and I'll arrest you.
Fucking do you fucking right
Get
into
off the
jury.
property now.
Fuck off.
If you have a heart, if you have
Get
a
off the
conscience-
property.
Fuck off.
Here we go.
You're outside of referendum consent. Let's get a jury and see why
Get a
you're
jury.
fucking here.
This uniform off.
Let's get a jury and see why you're here. Let's get a jury and see why you're here. Let's get a
Jury and see why you're here. Let's get a jury. See why you're here.
You're going to
If I
fucking
show you
jail.
20 seconds of a
Scum.
YouTube video, will you actually watch it?
You scum. You scum. How about we come out here? Come out here. Come out here. Oh, no, you too. What, you got babies to fuck tonight or something, have you? You know how the DCP's getting the babies going like that on their faces? And these are all fucking
Part of it. You're all going down with the DCP.
They rape and kill children. Don't
Yeah,
you
this
realise
cunt's
it?
friend fucking does shit to babies.
They rape
Yeah.
and kill children. They're catamites.
Where you
They're
going?
helping
Want to
them.
see a photo of babies with bite marks on their vaginas on my phone?
From Christie's. From Christie's. The country you're protecting.
Don't you care that children are getting murdered and killed by these people? And they're going to
We
kill
want a
your
jury.
children.
We want a jury.
They're going to
We
kill
want
all
a
of your
jury.
children and your
We
grandmothers
want a
and your
jury.
fathers.
I reckon you'll
All your
quit.
loved ones are going
We
to
want
die.
a jury. We want a jury.
When you getting your vaccine?
Hey, we're
try and
fully
do a
paid.
snatch and
yeah,
grab
when you
people,
get,
make sure they don't
get the
shoot you.
vaccine, you know,
When you getting your vaccines?
People are eating.
right, you've been
When
going
you getting your vaccine, huh?
None of your business.
right, now think about it. Does the test
Maybe you won't get a pension.
Cribriform plate to your mind?
Water on them.
You know all your insurances will be cancelled, null and void, once you have one? Do you know that?
What are you doing?
Do you know that? No
Are you
insurances.
listening?
It's very clear. It's
So
treason.
you're not listening to
He
you know what a
doesn't care.
cribriform
So
plate
he is a
is?
good cop.
It's going down, I know, because you're a drone. You're a drone.
Mindless drone.
You're acting illegally and unlawfully and treasonably. All of you. Every one of you. And you know it.
Outside jurisdiction.
What's it called? Juxtaposed? At war within yourselves. All of you. And rightly so.
Then I heard a senior sergeant,
What about if I just run up to you and
senior
smash
detective
over the
sergeant
ground and take
David
that off you?
Previtt from the New South Wales
How about
Police
go
Force
fuck
wrote an
yourself?
open letter said he's waiting
How about
for
that?
agents
Because
to
you're here
take
taking a
back
house
the
without
international
law.
court.
You're a criminal.
And he is
You're a
supposed
criminal.
within his
You're a
position.
criminal.
Delivered at the Hague.
Criminal!
To go on a Tuesday.
Working outside
Crown.
referendum consent.
He was waiting
Let's go and get a
international justice
fucking
in
jury.
international
I'm ready to
court,
go
and so will
today.
each and every one of you.
Do I have to hurt somebody really fucking bad to get a jury?
Why are you so hung up on getting a jury in this?
Because you're a
You guys took
criminal.
it away.
You're a criminal with a gun walking around our property. This is the land of the Commonwealth of Australia, not the Australian government registered in Washington, D.C., who you work for. You're a traitor.
Work for a
Get out of my
firm.
face, mate.
No, you go fuck yourself.
Freemasons.
Go fuck
children.
yourself. Why can't you arrest me? Arrest.
Peter,
You know why? Because none of you have got
Illegally.
shit. You got nothing. Walk away. Like, let's go. and
Because
see
you'll
the
all get
commissioner.
done, mate.
I've
You
already
know it.
fucked the commissioner over. So what are
You
you?
realise it's all happening
You're
now. It's all going to
nothing.
fall out of
This man's
bed
been
for
to
you.
Supreme Court more
Because
times than
affidavits are going to be...
Scum, because
You're-
you're not
you're
doing anything about it.
responsible.
Why don't you wake up and work for the people?
You're
When are you going to
responsible.
work for the people, or am I going to
He
put you in
doesn't
prison?
care. But you
I guarantee you you're going if you don't.
But only when it suits them. Only when they get paid.
Yeah.
I'm asking you, are you going to work for the Commonwealth of Australia, the people? Are you going to work for the private Australian government?
Which one?
Pretty funny, isn't it?
10 more minutes.
10 more minutes and then
I'm
they're going
telling
to
you.
jump us, Pete. Look out.
Hey?
10 more minutes and they're going to jump us.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, that's what it 74018 just said.
He's better with
Get on your
Yeah,
74018.
we're going to get a jury. We're waiting for it.
How treasonous. How disgusting.
Treating
How
traitors.
shameful.
This is all going on YouTube. All of
How
this.
shameful.
This is live on
That's what,
Facebook.
how they train you. What do you got? Mind control?
How
Have you got
shameful.
mind control?
MK Ultra, you heard
You happy
that?
to be part of this, are you? Are you happy to be part of this?
And you're going
Huh?
around bragging about
You'll be real
shit like
proud
that.
to show your kids when you get home to what you did today? At least you're not stealing kids at the moment.
You know what they did?
Or is that later tonight?
They said the coppers were liars. What's that mean? It means you're liars. It means that the mental
can't be
health is
trusted.
saying
Treasonous,
you're liars.
Obviously, they can't be trusted.
No, of course not.
They're here with guns, ready to shoot
They're armed
people if they
combatants
think
acting
they.
under foreign invasion.
You're a foreign military force. working for a foreign queen, working for a foreign
The
government.
tide
on our
changes.
land.
It always
Working land
does.
on
Piece of
ground.
paper.
It looks like a ripple, but the tide's coming in. And you'll pay for your crimes, all of you. We're not committing crimes. We're calling you on your crimes.
Yeah, we're asking
You're all
you
going to be
side up.
personally held liable because guess what? You got no indemnity insurance at all. You got none. Your bosses will leave you hot, high, and dry.
They've done it before and they'll do it again.
How can you last outside referendum?
You guys are going to be personally held accountable for every crime that you've committed.
So if you're outside of referendum consent, what does that make you?
Enemies of the state.
Can you answer the question?
Well, you won't or you can't.
I'm telling you, the next time I see you outside of that uniform, it's going to be going fucking on. Right, and I'm half the size of you, but I'm telling you, you won't last 2 fucking seconds with me. You're nothing but a coward. And I'm loyal to this country, so that'll make me fight 100
You're meant to be protected by you people. You're meant to look after us. What the hell are you doing?
You're a coward to your family.
It's
You're a
so
traitor
very,
to your
very
family.
obvious what you were doing.
You know,
So
that
obvious.
piece of shit
How can you not see this? You can
The
see
lies
it.
on the
You're choosing
uniform,
not to look at it.
you're a
All
traitor.
you
Look,
care about is what goes in your back pocket at the end of every week. But
And
guess
don't-
what? It's got no value when it's about to disappear.
And they're going to project sideways frustration and anger at people they think are the enemy. But we're pointing at you and we're telling you what you're doing wrong. She's checking for the 10 minutes this
Don't just
guy
say you
said.
don't get along.
You're in so much trouble, you guys.
You got a workplace contract with the kangaroo and the emu, right? But we've all got a contract on the land of the crown under the lion and the unicorn. We don't have a contract with any of you guys. What is it that you don't get about that? Does it sort of make sense to you? What land does the kangaroo and the emu own? Can anybody answer that? What land does the kangaroo and the emu own where you got your workplace contract with that corporation? Who owns that land? You don't own any land.
Anyone?
So if you don't own any land, how are you administering it? I mean, surely this must make sense to you guys. You're standing on the land of the crown with one share in the Commonwealth of Australia electorate. But no one's got shares in the Australian government registered in Washington DC. So how the fuck is 23 million people voting?
The politicians
How?
have shares,
How
so
is
they can
23
register
million
that.
people voting in Pencil for a corporation registered in Washington DC? And you're dumb enough to do it. You're actually the dumbest bloke here.
No, the ones that have the shares in the
Oh,
corporation
of course
are the
they
ones that they're meant to be policing.
Yeah, no, but they only
Private politicians.
have workplace contracts, right? You've got workplace contracts with that corporation.
Thing is, now his number's up.
Right,
'cause
but
now
we don't. You
who
don't have any
are.
contract with us.
Yeah.
We got a single share in the government of the Commonwealth of Australia,
Oh,
sitting on the
the
land of the
Masons are on
crown.
camera now.
And you guys have got one too. Did you know that? You got one single share to vote for laws of living people. So who is the Australian government registered in Washington DC? Do you have any shares in there? Because we don't.
Have you sworn an oath to that firm?
We don't have shares in there. How are you administering a corporation that the people don't have shares in? How are you doing that?
You can't do that.
Because you've been tricked by your politicians and you're coming at us with guns. And I'm saying it to your face.
Order
Because you
follower.
can't fucking arrest me. 'Cause you know
Criminal.
what? You're too shit scared I'm going to get a jury and you're going to go to jail for treason.
You
for
will
the
get a
rest of your
jury,
fucking
and you will.
life.
Criminal!
That's
There
what
will be
you're
a jury.
doing, right?
Step out of my personal
No,
space.
you
Criminal!
arrest me, you coward. Arrest me, coward. Arrest me, coward.
Criminals!
Arrest me, you fucking
You're
coward.
such a coward who'll shoot you.
Good.
Criminals!
Arrest me,
Is
coward.
that loaded?
Arrest me, coward.
It is loaded.
You are a
It is loaded.
All loaded,
You
yeah.
are treasonous.
You are a fucking
license?
coward.
You're public
What's wrong?
officer,
Something wrong with your
accountable
eyes.
to everyone. You're acting under
You know what?
public
Because you got
office.
souls
You're not
high.
acting under oath, not this time.
Well, they're standing in public office,
Yeah.
so they claim.
Fucking
only
coward.
criminals conceal.
They're here without a verifiable, certifiable, originating cause of action,
Yeah.
and they think they've got every right in the world. They're armed to the teeth.
Whose
They're
side are you
threatening
on?
people.
Whose fucking side are you on?
All the Masons. They're all Masons.
Same as you.
Kill, conceal, and never reveal.
What would you do? If someone
Have a
just
look
come
at
up to
yourself.
you, Stop bang.
You see
What
where
are you
this
going
is
to do?
fucking
It's going to be a
going?
woman
That time's
at a house
coming
where
in,
you're
man.
stealing their fucking children.
They'll come for you.
You might have
Don't
to
think you'd be a
commit to your
fucking
oath
mune.
and actually do what you've said you would do.
Oathbreaker.
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 Trying to make the point.
Oathbreaker.
Oathbreaker. Oathbreaker.
And
Oathbreaker.
Unless Unless it's their Mason oath, then they're upholding that for sure.
Yeah, are you holding up a Mason oath?
We can only assume you're all Freemasons.
He's decent.
You got COVID.
You got COVID.
Have you got COVID?
Yeah, I reckon.
Where's
Where's your mask?
Where's your mask?
1.5 away.
Ah.
Have you been tested? Where's your negative test?
She's probably had the vaccine. Get back, she's had the vax.
Property without any verifiable, certifiable originating ports removed.
Hey, we're going to kick the doors off as soon as you fucking go, you stupid fucking fat cunt. See, you're pigs, you can't even do anything to me. Can they? Pigs! Hey, pigs!
Here they are.
Say nothing. They're too scared of the jury. You fucking fat fuck.
Jim.
The Commonwealth Bank was
Court
sold
issued
off in
document,
1992.
just get the stamp on it.
without
See,
any
stamped by the
signatures.
Supreme
That's a
Court,
paper
notice of
bank.
objection to issue warrant of possession, yet they're still here. Acting outside their office.
Criminals.
Acting on, yeah, you've got the paperwork. We got paperwork. You guys don't.
Yeah, where's your paperwork?
Look, this bit of paper literally says you can't be here. It's on all your cameras and you've all seen
Seeing
it.
it.
I've shown all of you.
All
Even the
illegally
Mason boss
here.
Up there. You can't be here. It's time to leave.
Do you want to read it?
Have a good think about
Want to
what
have a
you're
read,
doing.
mate?
Make a decision about what you're going to do moving
And I
forward. Are you
remember
going to
this
work for the
grubby
people
one
or are
here
you going to
too.
keep worrying
Hey,
about
I
your back
remember this
pocket?
grubby one here come over to my place and threatened me with my diabetes too.
Yeah,
I
she
remember
loves
you.
it.
Oh, is this right?
Yeah, she
Howard
loves
Tripper.
it. Yeah, you're a fucking
You can
mole.
tell the Mason
You're a
stand.
fucking dog, and you came over with those mental health people who had a bullshit report. You represented fraud. You're a fucking fraudster. And I got you on film as a fraudster. Yep.
Twice now.
Because the mental health department, they're in court for fraud. And you came around with that fraud, didn't you? Yep, you did. Fucking criminals. Get some more, ring up some more cops. Let's get some more cops here.
Oh, there's more people on the way though.
Got an assembly of people and a QC.
And we've got 2,500 people who'll make juries against you guys.
You're acting unlawfully.
Soon as that door's
All
open,
of
I'm
them
gonna
know
kick
that
it
you're
in.
acting outside your office, outside your jurisdiction, breaking your oath. Breaking your
I
oath.
think your days might change now.
Must
when
be
you come
good
to
to have
start
nothing
threatening
else to
people.
do today,
I
eh?
reckon you-
They're supposed to protect us. At least they're not stealing kids today, mate.
Oh, they will later.
Yeah, yeah.
God knows what they'll do to
Don't you? Don't you? Haven't you? How many people have you threatened outside of referendum consent with that fucking stinking gun you got there?
How many people has he knocked around thinking he could get away
Oh
with it?
fuck, I'd love to knock this cunt over.
I bet you
would
would.
love to knock this cunt over.
Drop your belt. You know you want to. Just drop your belt for 5 minutes,
Shit
mate.
splatters, that's the problem. I get shit on me.
Yeah?
Oh, how many guns have they got? 1, 2, 3, and tasers. Look at them.
Don't forget the
They are easy
tasers,
to
yeah.
take off you.
I'm sure they got
You realise
bats.
how easy they are to
This
take off
country
you?
was built over a couple of 100 years, and you guys have managed to pull it apart in less than a year. Well done. Good job, eh?
Well done.
Destroying the place, acting for destroying the place, and you can't even see
But that was always the intention, I should
it. Too
imagine.
busy with your own sticks over
That was
your ass.
always the intention.
Have you been arresting people for not wearing masks and shit, have you? Yeah, been giving people fines, eh? Who you working for? Oh, huh? Heaps of work at the airport, was there?
Your parents would be fucking rolling in their grave.
Huh? Coronavirus exists,
How,
is
if
it or
any
not?
of you have got kids, how
Who you
can
working
go
for?
home and have your kids look up to you, knowing what you're doing on a daily
Yeah.
basis?
Oh, we all-
Stealing kids, destroying families, stealing houses,
Isn't it
breaking
illegal to
oaths,
steal people's
lying every day, war crimes, treason. And you go home and look at your kids and expect them to look up to you as a parent.
They're not their kids, they're probably stolen, mate.
Probably.
Love
No
doing
wonder
that.
the world's fucked when people like you guys are parents and bringing up kids in the world.
No, I've already been to see.
Children are being murdered and killed. They really are.
From Christie's.
You're protecting them. You're protecting the people who are killing them.
When you guys actually wake up and see the truth of all this, you're going to have some serious soul searching to do.
I ain't got no souls,
We
mate.
can only call you on your actions. We can't judge you on your soul.
Yeah, I know they don't have any souls. They'll try and find it, but they won't be able to anymore. It's long gone.
I'd never want that
Look
burden.
at it. They're retired judges
Yes.
that know that yous are all sitting in full-blown treason. And the
Wash
only
the
reason
blood off your
this is
hands when
going
you go
on
home
is because
every night.
yous guys won't read the paper, yous guys won't read documents, and you're criminals. And because this guy here is, I would say that this guy here would absolutely, except for that one there, would be the worst at treating people in the community. Could you not go to jail for working against referendum consent? Can you explain that?
Any of us.
Can you explain to me how you think you're not going to jail for working outside referendum consent? How? I'll ask you again. You're employed by the people. You are working outside referendum consent. Your bosses have ripped us all off as a community. Are you working for your boss against the people of the Commonwealth of Australia? Are you a coward?
You know the mayor and the CEO's been served, don't you? Huh? Do you know about that? Do you know the mayor and the CEO's been criminally charged, crimes against humanity at their last meeting? Do you know that? Have you been told that? You haven't been told that?
Yeah, you know.
You don't know that?
Up on their website.
The mayor and the CEO.
Sorry, I didn't hear that. What have you got there?
The notice of intention to file criminal charges in an international criminal court for crimes against humanity.
I'll take custody of that.
What is it? Okay, thank you, Councillor Jamieson.
Look at your eyes, you are one evil fuck.
Yeah.
You know what?
That's
You're
that pale,
such an evil fucker.
the pale
Maybe if
skin,
you
mate.
wake up, you might actually turn on our side.
He's used to working at night.
But if you refuse to read the paperwork, you're going to
Working
fucking
at night,
jail.
this fucker. Probably needs a line.
Going to fucking No, you're going to jail. You're going to jail for breaching the
You're all going to be
public
going to
consent.
jail.
You're an enemy of the state.
You need to step back.
You're
You're
going
an
to be
enemy of the
criminals.
state.
You're a criminal.
You're telling me to step back.
You're a criminal.
An enemy of the state.
You're a criminal.
No, you're telling me to get back, and you're an enemy of the
You're a
state.
criminal.
Treason.
Step back.
That's 25
You're a
years
criminal.
in fucking prison. Section 80 of the Criminal Code, 1995, says if I don't
They haven't got
respond
your
to a
back.
constable, I go to
They haven't
jail.
got your back. They ain't got your back because they know they're all going to
they
go
can't.
jury, mate.
There's no amount of money, mate.
Disgusting. No, go fuck yourself.
Do you know how many common law courts are watching this right now all around Australia?
Can I get your number? Or is it just there, isn't it?
They're gun people, right? They're outside of referendum consent. Just get their photos, right? Just get their photos.
They're
And-
all on Facebook already.
Yeah, smile. No, because we're making it in the City of London and the High Court of London. You know,
that pedo-looking motherfucker, eh?
Culloden's already got something in there. The joint's going to crash. Western Australia crashed. South Australia's going to crash.
I know you didn't sign up for this.
By the Chief Justice. We can't have a governor picked by the Chief Justice.
Oh, what is that thing? I was just going to see my friend is in.
How about I'm going to get a jury and tell them what you fucking did? I'm going to get a jury and tell them what you fucking did.
You're
Let's
trespassing.
get one. Criminally charge me. And I'm going to get a jury and tell them what they did. Let's work outside referendum.
We are fighting every day.
I'm going to get a jury and tell them what they did.
No.
I'm going to get a jury and tell them what they did. Don't you fucking come near us outside referendum consent. You fucking traitor. Let's go.
Criminals! 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 Woo! 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 Criminals!
Suck shit. You're going to be going
Criminals!
You're a fucking filthy traitor to your country. Holding a gun. You're outside referendum consent holding a gun. You're outside referendum consent holding a gun on the people.
We're not under you, same flag as you. We're not under you.
Fuck off.
And then they'll inject you, they'll take your superannuation. You got nothing. You got nothing. Super's gone, mate. You're working for criminals.
Fraudster.
Criminals.
Fraudster. Fucking fraudsters. You're a fucking fraudster.
We're not under your flag. The cops are hung. The courts are hung. There's no more clean courts left in Australia. No clean hands left. There's no clean hands left in Australia.
Who gives a fuck? And I'll get a jury and tell them what you're fucking.
Good.
And then you'll go to jail. I might lose a house, but you'll lose your life. You'll lose your fucking life. The jury will go to jail.
No, you're not threatening. You're all armed with 3 or 4 different things. Yeah, you're not threatening at all.
No, you just ran into me. Let's get a jury so I can tell them what you criminally did. Let's get a jury so we can criminally.
Yeah, we are. We will. We're going to get a jury.
Queen of Australia fraudster.
Okay.
What are you going to do? Send your gangsters around? Your eyes don't scare me, you fucking traitor. You're a traitor liar.
Yeah, that's his little cock boy. He's training him up.
Liar. You're a traitor liar.
You are. You're betraying the people of Australia. You're betraying us. You don't represent us. Oh, you're doing such a wonderful job with all of us horrible people out here. You're the terrorists. Look at yous. You're the armed terrorists. Why don't you go and steal some more babies? That should be an afternoon job, hey? Go and steal some more babies.